alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very good morning to all of you. Today, we are going to discuss about the literary devices that has been mentioned in the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon, written by Ogan Nash. As for the literary devices are concerned, there are different literary devices that has been used in the poem. First one is a rhyming scheme, a repetition, assonance is there, oxymoron, metaphor, simile is there, allusion is there, poetic license is there, alliteration is there. We are going to discuss them one by one and try to find out the examples that has been given in the said. Let's first discuss the first rhyme scheme, first literary device, that's the rhyme scheme. First of all, what actually the rhyme scheme means. A rhyme scheme is the pattern of rhymes at the end of each line of poem or a song. It usually referred to by using letters to indicate which line rhymes. Means what I have to say what I mean to say means it's a rhyme scheme, and we have to try to find out the sound that each line gives at the end of a word. For example, look at the first line. It ends with house, second mouse, third one wagon, and fourth one the dragon. Thus, if we make a comparison between the lines that has been used in the first stanza, it's house. Always remember one thing, always the rhyme scheme starts with A. It is capital A or the small a. Mostly we are using the small letter. House, we have to start the rhyme scheme with A. House, and second line, moving to the second line, that's called a mouse. House and house and house means both the first two words of the first two lines that ends with house and mouse, the rhyme scheme is the same. Second one, that is the third one, that's a wagon and dragon. Gun, that's a wagon, it's dragon. Then it starts with B. First two have the same sound, same rhyme. It means both will be given as a letter A. Third line and fourth line, they have the different wagon and dragon. They two resemblance, and we have to give it the B. Just look at the second stanza. These are only the last words of second stanza. It is ink and blink. Lines are same, sounds are same. That's why we have to start it A. Mustard and custard, same is the pattern. That is third and third. It is BB. So in simple words, I can say that the rhyme scheme, same process is going on through the third stanza, fourth, up to the last stanza, and the writer Ogan Nash follows the same procedure. So we can say the rhyme scheme of The Tale of Custard the Dragon is A and B. Moving to the next poetic device, that is called the repetition. Repetition simply means it's a repetition of angel consonant sounds. If we look at the examples are, but the dragon was covered and she called him custard. Look at the word that is called covered, it is C, called C, and custard C. This is called the repetition. Discovered, it started with C, called, it started with C, and custard, it starts with C. These are the examples of repetition. Number second, and spikes on the top of him and scales underneath. This is spikes and scales, SPIKES SCALES. This S and S, it is called the repetition. Third poetic device is called assonance. Assonance means that is repetition of vowel sounds. Take the example. That's Belinda lived in a little white house. That is Belinda. In Belinda I, lived I, in I, little I, and in white word I. It is called a repetition because the sound of I has been repeatedly used in the verse. Second example is, it is ink eye, it is blink eye, it is lion eye, and it is stare eye. So this is called the repetition. That is, it's called the assonance. That is the repetition of poetic devices. That is oxymoron. As far as its definition is concerned, it means an oxymoron is a figure of speech that combines contradictory words with opposite meaning, like old news, deafening silence and organizing chaos. ये जो ऑक्सीमोरन होते हैं जब हम दो अपोजिट वर्ड्स को यूज करते हैं, लेकिन इनिशियली में ये इट सीम्स टू बी एन इलॉजिकल, लेकिन जब कंटेक्स्ट में हम फिर इसे देख सकते हैं, इट डेफिनेटली मेक्स ए सेंस. ये जो मैंने एग्जांपल दी है, फॉर एग्जांपल ओल्ड न्यूज़ है, डिफनिंग साइलेंस है, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग. ओल्ड देन इज न्यूज़, deafening then there is silence, organizing then there is the chaos. These are not the examples from the present poem. Actually, the example of oxymoron has been used, that is pet dragon. Dragon, it's impossible to be a pet, and that that we rears. ये था about oxymoron. Next poetic device, that is alliteration. Alliteration, as per its definition is concerned, it means a series of words that begins with the same consonant sound or with same words. Means alliteration उसको कहा जाता है जो same sound से repeat हो, या it also means when same words are repeated. For example, 7 sisters slept soundly on a sand. It is in words 7 there is s, sisters there is s, slept there is s, soundly there is s, and sand there is s. This is called the alliteration because the letter s has been continuously frequently used. Next one, this is the example from the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon. Suddenly they heard a nasty sound. These suddenly and suddenly, these are the same words, started with the same letter. S in suddenly, S in suddenly, and S in sound. No doubt this word, it is different, but S, and S, they are same. Poetic devices, that is illusion. Illusion, it means giving indifferent indirect reference towards something. In this very poem, the line, ink, blink and mustard, they called him Percival. यहाँ पे इस कस्टर्ड, इस ड्रैगन को रेफर किया गया है टुवर्ड्स द पर्सिवल. पर्सिवल एक्चुअली क्या था, ये एंसेंट टाइम में था, टाइम इमेमोरियल में एक ही वाज अ नाइट being physically powerful, being physically brave, लेकिन he was very covered when it comes to the fight, when it comes to the case of the battlefield. ये क्या था, ये एक पावरफुल एक पर्सन था, एक नाइट था, लेकिन ये ऑलवेज डर जाता था फाइट से, ये लड़ाई करने नहीं जाता था because in ancient times there used to be the wars that were going on between the different kings. ये डर जाता था, लड़ाई करने से डर जाता था. तो in the same way ये जो कस्टर्ड था, जो ड्रैगन था, according to the this ink, blink and mustard, ये उसको कहते थे आप percival हो, you are covered and you are not as brave as you should have been, because physically you are more powerful than us, but practically you failed to prove your mettle. So in this context, this dragon has been referred, he has his reference is given towards the next one, that is poetic license. Poetic license means when the poet, writer, composer or the narrator plays with the words. For example, in this very poem, winda has been the word winda has been used in this very poem. That's the winda. It's not actually the winda, it is actually the that is called a window. The exact line is, For there was a pirate climbing in a window. It's not actually window, it is window. In place of window, he has used the window. That's he's playing with the words. He has mingled. He has inserted a different kind of spelling for the word a window. Next one is that relu. Relu, that stands for really, and trello, that stands for the truly. This is called the poetic license. And then there is the last one poetic device. The next poetic device is that is simile. Simile, it's a comparison between two things used to make description more emphatic or vivid. Words like as are used. Simile उस लिटरेरी उसको कहा जाता है जहाँ पर दो चीज़ों को कंपेयर किया जाता है. नेचुरली इसमें वन थिंग इज कॉमन होता है ताकि जो डिस्क्रिप्शन लगे वो एक क्लियर लगे, लूसिड लगे एंड ट्रांसपेरेंट लगे. फॉर एग्जांपल, ही इज़ एज ब्रेव एज अ लायन. यहाँ पे इस पर्सन को कंपेयर किया गया है एक लायन से. तो इसमें नेचुरली इस सिमिली में क्या होता है, वर्ड्स लाइक एंड एज और यूज्ड. ये वाले एग्जांपल्स हैं फ्रॉम द पोएम. Belinda was as brave as barrel full of bears, first example. As brave as tiger in a rage, snorting like an engine, pirate like a robin at a war. सिमिली और सिमिली के यहाँ पे डिफरेंट एग्जाम्पल्स है, बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल्स. तो आई हैव सिंपली राइट डाउन फ्यू ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल्स, अराउंड अबाउट 4 एग्जाम्पल्स फ्रॉम द सिमिली. नेक्स्ट पोएटिक डिवाइस दैट इज मेटाफर. मेटाफर भी सेम होता है लाइक सिमिली. इसमें भी कंपैरिजन होता है बिटवीन द टू थिंग्स, और इसमें द ओनली डिफरेंस इज वर्ड्स लाइक एंड एज और नॉट यूज्ड. For example, the nose of the dragon has been compared with the chimney. There is a comparison between nose and the chimney. But one thing is clear: neither the word as nor the word like has been used. This is the example of metaphor. Next one, poetic device is anaphora. Anaphora means when two or more than two lines are started with the same word. इस poem में थोड़ा आप देख लीजिए, इसके रेफरेंस has been used time and again. It is, for example, the line. It is line number 3rd. And a little yellow dog and a little red wagon. 4th line is and a rallo trallo little pet dragon. Then is again in line number 6th. That is and a little grey mouse, she called him Blink. And a little yellow dog was sharp as mustard. So this is called the anaphora. Means number of the lines has been used, number of the lines that starts with the same word. And last one is that is called the refrain. Refrain means when the same word has been continuously or repeatedly used in the poem. In this very poem, throughout, at the end of each sentence, at the end of each stanza, it ends with rallo and trallo. First stanza, the word rallo and trallo has been used. In the 3rd stanza also, rallo trallo daggers on the toe, it has been used. Then is the next, it's the 4th stanza at the rallo trallo cavalry dragon. So means what I mean to say, ये rallo and trallo जो है ये वो word है जो continuously used हुए हैं in this poem में. So this is called the refrain. जब words same words repeat हो जाए continuously poem में or at the end of the stanza or maybe in the middle of the stanza, same words, this is the poetic device that is called the refrain. Hope you might have enjoyed this and लिख लेना, कमेंट में लिख लेना कि ये कितना बेनिफिशियल था आपके लिए, and support me, please subscribe it. Thanks.